Virgo, are you ready for this reading? What I'm receiving for you today is pretty touching. It's actually getting me a little bit choked up. It brought tears to my eyes. I got some messages that came through as I was sitting with your energy. I also have some oracle cards that tell a pretty interesting story. Then we're going to get out some tarot and see what else Spirit has to say. But what I can tell you right now is that this message is about you connecting with a reality of yours that exists. It's not a new reality. It's a reality that is currently existing. And Spirit wants you to connect into that reality, to anchor into that reality in order for you to access some kind of ancestral wisdom or familial wisdom and some psychic gifts that you abandoned a long time ago, most likely to preserve something. Okay, so you abandoned some timeline or some reality so that you could survive. Okay, so I don't know exactly what that's all about, but that's what's coming through. So the first thing I saw when I was tapping into your energy was the face of a baby, and it had this beautiful smile, laughing baby. And Spirit said that that's you, Virgo. That's you smiling for the first time. Like, so touching. It was so cute. So I was sitting here thinking, well, what is Virgo smiling at? It must be the mom. I mean, that would make sense. But Spirit said, no. It's Spirit. That's the first thing that Virgo smiled at. And the first thing that smiled at you was Spirit. And there's something about that moment that is going to be felt and experienced different for each of you. But there's something about that moment that has been forever imprinted on your heart. Oh, I don't know, it's coming out in the energy so strong, whatever that moment was that you had where you smiled for the first time. It's like you're accessing that now. It's coming up to the surface for you. And there's something about the way you laugh and smile now, or what gets you to really laugh and smile from a heart-centered space, is exactly the same thing that you experienced when you first smiled as a baby. Okay, so there's something spiritual about your laughter, about your smile. You probably heal many people just by smiling at them. Then I heard the number 14. So something could have happened that was significant spiritually at 14. I saw a park bench here. Then I heard Callaway, Sunday. And then a message came through that Virgo is the Earth's rotation at its finest. And that was kind of an epiphany moment for me because I never thought about mutable Earth energy as being the Earth's rotation. But of course that would make sense because mutable is like movement and changing, and that's what the Earth is doing when it's rotating. So there's something about the Earth's rotation that is part of you. And then I found out that the Earth rotates counterclockwise. And so this brings us back to that baby smiling. There's something about like the hands of time moving backwards for you to access this reality that you're supposed to step into or anchor into. Then I heard you are not the last of your kind and that you are being very, very much supported and held by the earth at this time. So this message I feel is a lot about Spirit wanting to support you in accessing your gifts. And I feel like this is something that maybe you have been trying to work on. Now, synchronistically, the oracle card that came out for you is Inner Earth. And it says on it, base chakra, strength and security, and laying foundations. So not only are you the Earth's rotation, but you are also the inner Earth as well. You are all the things that grow, mutable Earth energy. You are all the things that grow underneath the ground. And so it's important for you to know that whenever you plant seeds, they go deep. They start to grow deep. Okay? They really become a part of your life story, whatever seeds you plant. So the energy supporting you, I got this card. And this card talks about being in a place where you have a full sense of your direction. Okay, for a while you might have felt like you were becoming more spiritual, becoming more of you, but now you're moving into a place of being. Okay? The energies that are challenging you: perseverance, impasse, unconscious, and self. Wow, this energy here kind of made me chuckle when I was thinking about the last reading that I did for you in the All Signs. If you haven't seen that, check it out or do whatever you feel guided to do. But in that reading, we talked a lot about you really knowing your soul self, your higher self, and being able to free yourself quite significantly from your egoic mind, or being able to differentiate in a very in a very protective way or productive way. So unconscious and self coming out here for the challenge, there's still more to do. Okay, we are always evolving and always growing. And so no matter how much we've done ego work or shadow work, music just started up again. There's more to come online. The music, I had it on and then it disconnected. And now my internet just came back online. The music started. That's a message about bringing more things online for you. So whatever you feel like you've been at an impasse with in your life or within yourself and you've had to persevere, Spirit is saying it's not a matter of you physically pushing through the energy, like just getting the thing done, or you mentally like trying to change your perspective and things like this, or doing some kind of like conscious mental work on yourself. Spirit wants you to find a way to access your unconscious, because there's information in your unconscious that will help you anchor in and connect into that reality that is running parallel, that offers all these psychic gifts. Okay, so how do we tap into the unconscious by not using our conscious mind? Well, we can do it through things like, I'm hearing songs, music, archetypes, images, connecting with nature, connecting with the stars, connecting with your body more. There's wisdom and information all around you. Okay. And I believe that that's a lot of what tarot does is, well, tarot cards have a lot of symbols and archetypes in the cards and the energies around the cards, that when we see an image on a tarot card or we hear an interpretation of a card, it speaks to our unconscious mind at a level that maybe we cannot consciously access. And this communication with our unconscious mind that tarot offers allows us to connect more and more with our higher self. So as Spirit speaks to you through this tarot reading or other tarot readings, know that it is also your unconscious mind that is speaking to you. And so when you really resonate with a tarot reading, it's because there's something in your unconscious that has come up to the surface to give you information. I'm hearing something like that is Spirit doing its work. This is why dreams can be so profound. Okay. Virgo, smiling baby Virgo. Okay, what is Virgo's overall energy, Spirit? The Hangman and the Ace of Pentacles. Holding out for the perfect opportunity. Is that what you like to do? Is that what you're doing right now? Now, the Hangman is not just holding out or holding on. I'm hearing or a hold up. Hopefully not. That's anyways. The Hangman is also really experiencing spirituality at a level that others may not. In fact, the Hangman is often cast out of the collective for his alternative ideas. And he, she, they dares to look at the world from an alternative perspective, from a different viewpoint, one that goes against the grain. And so he's kind of ostracized. But this is part of the process. Okay, interesting. So there could be something going on in your life where you feel ostracized or you feel on the outs. You feel like you have a deeper understanding of something, or you're learning something at a deeper level, and other people might not be getting you or connecting with you in the same way they once did. I'm hearing friendships can be difficult at this time, but it's leading you towards this holistic understanding of the self. Pentacles represent spirituality in the tarot. They can also be about health and the body, which again is spirituality, your body. They can also be about money and earthly matters. But the pentacle represents the pentagram, which has the 5-pointed star, all of the elements, earth, fire, water, air, and spirit, all being woven together to create a new opportunity for you. So you've done a lot of work here, a lot of spiritual work. So what's the hold up? What's the hold up? 3 of Swords. Well, that would be a hold up. 1133. Still figuring out a painful situation. Maybe there's nothing more to figure out, Virgo. You know, we don't know, of course, everything. I mean, how boring would that be if we did? And we will never know everything, including the whys of different experiences and events in our life. Why someone acted the way they did, why something happened the way it did, or why it had to happen in the first place. We'll never really know fully. We can only know from our own perspective what we think about it. And I feel like there's something that you're still wrestling with here that is creating a little bit of an impasse. And this is why Spirit's showing me that smiling, laughing baby, because this is the part of you that you can return to in order to remove any blocks that are causing you pain and really pulling your energy levels down. I'm hearing you're fighting against the wind. I'm seeing someone really trying to walk into the wind. The umbrellas blowing backwards and all of that stuff. Okay. Perhaps you feel as though you need to work through this heartbreak or this mental anguish, whatever this situation is for you, in order to have a new beginning fully. But that's not the case, because Spirit is saying that reality that you're wanting is already happening. Like, it's there in your energy field. Like, it's happening. You just have to anchor into it. You don't have to create a new reality. What you want is already here. So reconnect to that smile that lives in your heart. Okay, let's see your opportunity, Virgo. I hope this is making sense and helping you. Let's see. The 6 of Cups for your opportunity. See what I'm saying? The 6 of Cups is about nostalgia, childhood, the smiling baby. The 6 of Cups can be read as, melancholy nostalgia, or it could be really lovely nostalgia. But I feel like this is once again Spirit saying with the opportunity is like there's that reality playing out there. And it began a long, long time ago. Your spiritual gifts, I'm hearing. Okay, so tell me more about the 6 of Cups for the opportunity with Virgo's spiritual gifts. The 6 of Pentacles. You were given some spiritual gifts. Hold on. Yeah, okay, we got that. Is that what's happening? Knight of Pentacles. 1 second. What are these gifts? 8 of Pentacles. 9 of Pentacles. There's some gift that you have. It has to do with looking out for others in some way. I'm seeing you as both this wolf and this tiger. And these 2 beavers here are other energies. Maybe these are your friends, your children. I don't know who, just people in general. But there's something about you fostering or supporting the work of others that is part of your psychic gifts, your spiritual gifts. It's like you know what to do at the right time, at the right place. You know what works for people and what doesn't. You know how much to offer and what to hold back. You offer a very strong, earthly, supportive presence because like you're anchored into the deep earth and you're also moving the earth at the same time. You see? Yes. It's like maybe you're, I don't know, a reader, maybe you're a counselor, a therapist, a mom, a dad, whatever you are, you're doing something really significant when it comes to guiding others. Because you offer them the sense of security by planting those seeds deep and growing underneath the earth. Just as Spirit is holding you, you hold others. And you allow them to do the work that is best for their highest good. You show them with your rotating force how to move energy as well so that it's in their favor. Does that make sense? So you need to connect with this smiling baby energy. Is that a thing? It's bringing up something about Buddhism here. Anyways, you need to connect with that energy that I'm seeing and feeling in order to anchor into a reality in which King of Cups, in which this gift that you have feeds you just as much as it feeds others. Okay, so there's something about what you're doing. You know you're gifted. You know you can help others. You know you have all of these tools, and maybe you do take that path. You're walking that path, or maybe you're not. Either way, Spirit is saying you could feel like that path is not giving back to you, or you giving to others is not really fulfilling you. It's not satisfying you. But Spirit's saying if you go back to that smiling baby energy, okay, which I feel like is this energy of feeling really safe and secure, loved, guided, that imprint, you'll feel it in your heart chakra. You'll feel the imprint. Okay, if you sit with this message for a bit, you'll feel the imprint. And it's like you will be fed back exactly what you are giving to others. And you need that right now because you're still stuck on this 3 of Swords. So you need the support. You need the support that you're putting out. And I mean that literally, like the energy you're putting out right now, it's like going in one direction. And Spirit wants that energy to kind of go out, hit the people it needs to hit, and then boomerang back to you so that you can also receive the same energy you're putting out, like your own energy. Spirit isn't really saying you need to go get guidance from someone else or you need someone else to help you. It's like you have to allow your own energy to come back to you. That's what it is. The imprint. Counterclockwise, your energy coming back to you. This you, this newborn you coming back to you. Okay. Let's see. Let's see what's challenging you a little bit deeper. Page of Pentacles and Justice. Hold on one second. Yeah. What do you want me to say about that? Okay, some of you, this may be a specific message, I don't know, but it's what's coming through. Some of you may be helping others find some kind of justice in their life. Like you're teaching them how to get karmic justice, or how to balance the scales, or how to right the wrongs, or maybe you're siding with people on the injustices that have been done to them. It's like you're trying to be a rock in a storm for others, supporting them as they go through conflict. But Spirit is saying, take this or not, Spirit is saying that while you may be supporting others, you're kind of supporting the conflict at some level. I know, I don't know how this is happening, but the other cards that came out, the Moon and the Seven of Cups, which is like straight up confusion, illusion, delusion, like this is out of touch with reality here. And I feel like Spirit is giving you a little bit of a warning that your gifts are better used to help Knight of Cups, to help bring people back to their heart center, a place of creativity, a place of joy, rather than going further down into conflict, trying to figure out like how to get justice for oneself or justice for others. I don't know what that means for everyone. I'm not saying this is a bad thing to do, like all around. It's just in this particular message, this is what's coming through. Okay? Because it's creating more confusion about your own path. So let's look at your advice, Virgo. Nine of Swords. Yeah, I feel like you're mentally trying to push yourself through some energy, and maybe you're like trying to help someone else push through something. But the answers are in the unconscious, and you can't push the unconscious to come to the surface. Okay, you can't. I mean, you can try to assist it, encourage it, and offer a safe space for it to surface, but you can't force it. Oftentimes things will just get buried deeper. Three of Swords. Okay, so I feel like a gentle approach to yourself, maybe even an artistic approach, something that isn't so direct and confrontational, to like if you're doing some shadow work or you're giving messages to others, something that isn't so directly confrontational would be more supportive for you and for others. Giving people spaces like openness in the energy or in your guidance and your advice, even if it's to yourself, allows things to come through. When there's no Five of Wands, when there's no space for something to surface, then it won't. Okay, so be careful about giving definitive answers to other people's problems, and maybe even your own problems. Avoid, kind of black and white conclusions. Okay, let's see the outcome. Two of Pentacles. So in the next 3 months, you're kind of straddling these realities, the reality you have now and the reality Spirit wants you to anchor into. I feel like this is a good strategy. Who says you can't have both is what I'm getting. Okay, just as you have many tools in your toolbox that you call on from time to time to deal with different situations, this reality that's already playing out is going to offer you a new set of tools for you to reach into and pull out, like a smiling baby tool, okay, that you're going to be able to get and bring to a situation that needs it, requires it. I'm going to pull one more of these cards, and then I'm going to go into an extended. In the extended, we go a layer deeper into this message and see what comes out. This was an interesting one, Virgo. I knew it would be after the all signs reading and the reading we had before that too. And the reading before that. We've had some interesting Virgo readings lately. A lot of like stuff about your psyche, and you're doing some big spiritual work. So I hope this message was helpful for those who need to hear it. Okay, let's see. What do we want to say? Akashic Stargate, aligned with purpose, crossroads, and no wrong path. Yeah, I feel like that's really important to emphasize, is that even though there's this reality that Spirit wants you to get on board with, get in the vehicle and go somewhere with, interesting, it doesn't mean that the reality you're in now is wrong. This is why the Two of Pentacles came out. You can straddle, you can have both. You can have both. There's no wrong reality for you. There's just something that's occurring that could be of value to you that you've avoided or abandoned at some point in your life because, I don't know, maybe it was scary or too dangerous. Maybe you've been through things in your life that got you more comfortable with conflict and dealing with conflict rather than bringing out that softer part of you. Okay? But you are aligning with your purpose. Really see if you can see that baby you. All right, I love you so much. If you want to go to the extended, the link is in the description box below. I'll see you next time.